button, red button. Okay. Oh. Woo! Oh. I didn't see that. Yeah, we looked at the weather forecast. It says rain every day from now until Friday. And today is
Friday. That's next week Friday.
Seeing our new GoPro mount.
Look at me. Look at me while I ride.
Dad's just jealous because I usually film him, but now I'm not. So.
My name's Scotty Wisley. I started riding motorcycles at the age of 13. Now I'm 55. Ridden all kinds of different bikes. Now I don't really care too much about the bike. On this trip I drove the CRF 150 Honda 8 horsepower and had a great time. The main thing for me is about the relationship, being with my kids and doing an adventure together. And that was the best part of planning the trip and all of that together. I did have some serious anxiety issues. Very worried about taking Arwen as a young lady into this environment where you have roadblocks, a lot of drunks, a lot of bad guys on the road. Of course, the road, the mud, all of that, falling, getting hurt was another big worry, especially for Arwen, who has some good experience but not this level of experience on a bike, and then really worried about Mikah, who is brand new, and then we got his baptism of fire, mud, falling a lot of times. So that was my big worries when we went into this.
Go ahead.
This ride is the girl ride, chick ride.
That's why you're going.
Yeah, we're all gonna be chicks. We're gonna talk about our feelings. We're gonna share about the latest. What did we talk about as girls? You're gonna teach us, right?
This is the explosion.
What is that?
Because I have 2 gas bottles over here.
How many liters?
10.
Yeah.
And then I have a camp stove with highly flammable
Well,
canister.
we're putting it next to the exhaust so that we should be good.
And then we have the food. So like if I do explode, at least it'll get cooked.
Very fast.
Hello, my name is Arwen and I've been riding for about 2 years. I tried to learn in 6th grade but got discouraged and didn't start again until 2 years ago. At the beginning of the trip, I was super excited for the adventure, just having fun time with my dad and brother on the trip. I was kind of scared and nervous about our interactions with other people, being the only girl to go on the trip and having all the truck drivers, which are not the most respectful people around.
Stereotypically. Uncle Micah's bike is not ready. Almost there.
Okay.
So we're gonna test Uncle Micah's bike because it's new, just to see if there's anything we need to adjust. It feels good.
That's hilarious.
It feels perfect.
It's like a little trampoline.
My name is Mikah, and I have been riding for about half a year. And it was this trip, this Sentani trip, was the longest trip I've ever done. Before that, I only rode something around 20 kilometers. And so 20 kilometers to, how many kilometers is the trip?
Close to 700.
It's close to 700 kilometers. It's a big jump.
Yeah.
Wow. I was most excited about the fellowship for sure. Being able to just spend time, also to increase my skills in learning how to ride a motorcycle and being able to see a lot of the beautiful parts of Papua, and I really enjoyed myself. My biggest fear was crashing, getting hurt, and being a burden for the group.
What do you think about your charging setup, Dad?
My bike is called the Charger.
The Charger. Dodge Charger. It's a Honda.
It's a Honda Charger. Last time Walker tried to burn his bike down with this charging
Where's
set.
that piece? Here's the old piece that burned up. You see the hole there. So on my bike, we have all of the tools, our radiator fluid, engine oil, chain oil, and this side with our inner tubes. And then on this side we have more gas, so we have another 10 liters. And we have a tarp underneath. And then in the front is all of our filming equipment. So I have the drone and the GoPro and a power bank.
What I was looking forward to most on this trip was spending time with my dad, Arwen, and Uncle Mikah. I think similar to my dad, my biggest concern was Uncle Mikah or Arwen falling down and getting hurt because they have less experience. But I also really enjoyed the creation, camping, being outside, kind of the adventure, especially on the last day. And I love the camaraderie and just the time that we got to have together, the laughing, the talking, hanging out. That was really fun.
It's 4:30 in the morning and we are all packed up and ready. And we're just gonna unlock the gates, get some coffee, and then hopefully we'll be taking off pretty soon. There we go. About 5:15, 5:30, a little bit later, but at least we're leaving. But we're a little bit concerned about drunk people this morning, like this guy.
Your first big adventure ride. What are you feeling?
Excited, a little bit nervous.
Oh, Happy New Year's. The first sunrise in 2022. Heart of worship. It's all about, woo, that is bright. Morning police station. That guy's drunk. He was at an accident. Coming. Whoa. Nice. There's the seat.
This ride is all about Arwen having her first big adventure. So we're saying that Mikah looks like a Somalian refugee because he's got his water bottles and his tarp all tied on here in this incredibly ugly fashion.
Yeah. It's just to make people less likely to steal a bike.
Walker's got the piece of crap KTM, and here's the machete right here in the back, just where you need it to pull out. Always paranoid. Just because I'm paranoid doesn't mean they're not trying to kill me.
I saw the sun begin to dim and felt that winter wind blow cold. A man learns who's there for him when the glitter fades and the walls won't hold. 'Cause from then rubble, what remains can only be what's true. If all was lost, it's more I gained, 'cause it led me back to you.
You hot? You're only gonna get hotter.
Yeah.
It's only 7:30 in the morning. You're already smoking hot. Smoking hot. She is smoking hot.
Not a good.
There's like one orange tree in the entire jungle and I found it. It's my tree. I claim it. Looks like there's a landslide here just a little bit ago. Woo! Is the bag getting into the tire? A lot? Oh.
Yeah.
I hit a bump and then I heard something, but I thought.
Whoa! I'm glad our jerry can is still intact.
I'm sorry, Dad.
No problem. You just gotta take the whole thing off.
That ripped the entire bag. It's kind of funny because you come flying along on this nice asphalt going like 45 miles an hour and then you come screeching to a halt
just above one of these little hills, you know.
Drunk as a skunk. Keep going past me. Selamat tahun baru, tahun baru. Met a lot of drunk people today.
PNG is back there somewhere.
And from now on, what's waiting till tomorrow starts tonight. It starts tonight. And let this promise in me start like an anthem in my heart.
Here, Walker and I spent the night right here. Oh.
Yeah.
That log was where we put his motorcycle up to work on it. And then we hung our hammocks from that cement to the log. Really nice and comfortable. Good lodging. We had so much rain come across here that it filled my helmet full of mud and just washed everything down that way to the goat. Happened now.
Uncle Micah fell over.
On the bridge. You think he's okay?
I don't know.
I wish I had been filming because Uncle Micah did something very scary and traumatic for me right here. He clipped the edge of this board and then went skidding off, hit on here, and then slammed his chest into the handlebars, so knocked the wind out of him, and then fell down like this. And how are you feeling?
Okay. My chest might be a little bruised.
Scare you a little bit?
A little scary. What's really weird is I didn't really know what was happening until I was on the ground.
Your eyeballs are kind of like, what just happened?
Okay.
You can rest a little bit too. Let's look at your bike. Your bike looks okay. Oh, you bent your shifter a little bit.
Okay.
This is Uncle Micah's first time falling down on his new bike. But other than that, your blinkers are still on. How are you feeling? Uncle Micah's not holding up too well. He has a swollen eye.
I got stung by a bee.
Just swallowed a bug.
And then I just swallowed a bug, and I also fell.
Got the wind knocked out of you. We should move. Woo. Uncle Micah's gonna drive a little careful now, I'm assuming. So this is the next bridge crossing. Let's see how slow he takes it. Oh, nicely done. Nice and cautious. And he makes it. So one bridge has been completed successfully after the fall. So Uncle Micah turned down an opportunity to get a nice cold Coke or Sprite. Would you explain to us why, sir?
I don't really like soda that much.
Really?
He's a purist. He doesn't drink coffee, soda, donuts.
Could you make a purist face for us?
I don't know what
Oh, it's so great because you're riding along at just the right speed and doing the turns. You're not like going off the road, but there's like nobody else driving. And then also just all the beauty and nature, you just feel so free.
Doing that?
So we drove past a group of guys, and then like all of them were like pointing at Arwen, and I was like, keep your eyes to yourself. But then like they saw me and they're like,
Oh yeah.
So they don't have many women riding motorcycles on this road.
Yeah.
they have some nice lalapan.
Mm.
We're gonna go for a little afternoon swim because it's very hot right now. We got this nice little stream, nice and blue. Probably crocodile infested though. I'd assume that the blue-skinned crocodile haunts these waters. Woo. Swimming. Oh, the tailbone. Woo. Ah. It's not deep enough. Go ahead, Arwen, you got it.
Well, there's a will, there's a way, kind of beautiful. And every night has a state so magical. And if there's love in this life, there's no obstacle we can't be.
Oh, we should have swam down here. Because it's so nice and deep.
We lost all the bones of a miracle. For every dreamer, a dream were unstoppable. With something to believe in. Monday left me broken. Tuesday.
I don't know when or how this happened, but I just felt it kind of wobbling. So I asked him and he looked at it and he said, yeah, I do have a flat. Okay, we're going in here. Woo, there's a big ditch. Guess we're not going in there. So here's our tire repair shop in the shade, just like we wanted.
Crappy KTM fails us again.
Yeah.
Dang it.
Too bad it's carrying all of your stuff.
These guys that have these Austrian fancy bikes sure make a lot of hassle for us.
Well, you have a brand new bike.
When are you having trouble there? You stopped a little close to the edge.
Okay, update, Dad.
We have found the enemy.
What is us?
Tom Wisley quote, just honoring him here at the Mambramo River today.
The official motorcycle holder.
Maybe Arwen, we're putting her to work, pumping tires. We feel your pain. It seems like, see, do you see Walker crying? And Arwen just sobbing over here? What happened? Like, I just think about how you're teaching your Bible students to have heart and compassion.
Compassion for other people.
Sometimes Bible students.
I yawned and it hurt my chest, and then they started laughing at me.
That's because he has a shattered sternum.
Right.
Flawlessly done. Alright, back on the road.
Waiting for love. The stars, it's Friday. I'm burning like a fire gone wild on Saturday. Guess I won't be coming to church on Sunday. I'll be waiting for love. Waiting for love to come around.
Wow. Greater bird of paradise or something. Something.
But it flew right
We'll
across
show a picture
in
here.
front of me, and then it landed in that tree limb, and then I saw it jumping along the limb, but now I don't.
That's cool.
So I might be lying.
So we're just gonna go through one last massive valley, Mambramo Valley, and then we're gonna get up into the real mountains, way over there. They're making all these massive bridges. They're still a long way from being done. So we have to come through on these little bridges still. Oh, there it is. I was like way down there, and it's like right here. Mambramo really winds and twists and turns. So
And no sunshine when she's gone. It's not warm when she's away. You know sunshine, she's gone. She's always gone so long.
see the deer?
She goes away.
Oh no!
Under this time that she's gone.
Yo! Selamat tahun baru!
She's going to stay.
Woo!
And no sunshine, she's gone. It's always
This is really good practice for Uncle Mikah and Arwen. Motorcycle club next semester, Jayapura, Bokondini. Amin. I didn't film either time Uncle Mikah has fallen. What happened this time?
Pretty much the same thing.
Just got lipped again? Lift with your back. Because you have 26 vertebrae but only 2 knees.
A little nervous.
Uh-huh.
With bridges.
So then you fake yourself out?
Yeah.
Sorry.
Damage.
No damage. Your blinker's still there. Oh, that's a lovely river. I am sure that there are crocodiles in there. There we go, successful. Successful bridge crossing. Now this, we are down into the swamps. So there's all this sitting water everywhere. See? And then there's these tiny, tiny little streams, barely flowing. And so then we come down into them. You can see how little water there is. But massive bridges going up. This is really good practice for them. Ah, I don't want to get wet. I'm trying to keep my boots dry. So I ran out of gas, so we're gonna fill up a little bit here and then maybe just a liter or so, and then later hopefully we'll fill up somewhere else. But there are some big rain clouds back yonder. That snake. Yeah.
There once was a ship that put to sea.
So we're probably gonna be stopping pretty soon. There's some big rain clouds. We're all pretty tired. We were hoping to get across the Mambramo today, but we haven't. But we've gone around 300 kilometers, so we're about halfway distance-wise, almost halfway. But time-wise, not anywhere near halfway, because we've been on all of the good stuff, you know. So yeah, we're just kind of cruising along, and we're looking for a place that would be good for camping.
We'll take our leave and go. Before the boat had hit the water, the whale's tail came up and caught her. All hands to the side, harping and fought her when she dived down low.
Show off.
Soon may the wellerman come to bring us sugar and tea and rum. One day when the tonguing is done, we'll take our leave and go. No line was cut, no whale was freed. The captain's mind was not of greed, and he belonged to the whaleman's creed. She took that ship in tow. Soon may the wellerman come to bring us sugar and tea and rum. One day when the tonguing is done, we'll take our leave and go. Da 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 da.
We were thinking about that one, but then I saw this trail, so I went back in here, and I think we'll be in here. It's a little bit secluded, so that's nice. We're not on the road, and there's nobody here because they're on their break. But there's a little thing up here that has a nice tarp.
Home sweet home.
Home sweet home for tonight.
Wow.
Wow.
It even has our names.
Where?
No. Your name is Tamu. Arwen is Wagid.
You're Raider.
I'm Raider.
My dad's Lapor. Arwen, what do you think about our campsite? Dad, what do you think?
I think this will work. I think this is better than what we had on the way down.
Okay, Dad. Let me see your rainwater setup. Whoa.
Well, see how clean that is?
We're gonna boil about 8 times. I here like 10 minutes ago, and now it's starting raining. Perfect. Dad's bike is kind of special because it has this thing protecting the charging set so that it doesn't get filled with water and short out. I hope that stays dry too. And then my bike is the really special bike because it has a whole tarp cover.
This is the men's bathing area. Compete complete with bath and shower simultaneously.
So Uncle Micah wants to get in the water, but his chest is so painful, so he's gonna do a massive belly flop.
Here we go. The slowest belly flop you've ever seen.
It's stinging! Stinging! Can you get back up, or is it super? I know, you're funny. Let's see your chest.
That didn't hurt as bad as I thought.
Oh, it is kind of bruised.
Yeah, you can see right there.
Before the boat had hit the water, the whale's tail came up and caught her. Hands to the side, harping and fought her when she dived.
What are we having for dinner?
Water. Just kidding.
We
Super
cheated
neat.
and brought a gas stove.
Makes life easier.
That's very light. Here's our sleeping setup.
What time is it, Uncle Micah?
Right now it's time for the bed.
Time for the bed. We're looking at the water. We're making coffee at 6 o'clock. Here are our valiant steeds. And the sky has cleared up. This is our most comfortable camping setup that I can ever remember.
Sexy necklace. That was a sexy move I just did there. That was intentional.
That was the disco dance.
It was from ABBA. Dancing Queen, 1978.
What did you do there? You kind of did the double shoulder roll?
Yeah, stretching out. After you ride all day, you need to stretch out.
And this one was a hip flexor?
Yeah, I do that too.
Yeah, okay.
But usually I wait till I get my blue stretch pants on.
With
Then
your...
I do my yoga.
With
in
your
the
little...
morning. You guys will see
choker
me in the
necklace.
morning doing yoga out here in the middle of that pond. It's called pond yoga.
So Uncle Micah got into his hammock and the whole structure is now leaning forward. Our post just came off up there and all of us came shooting down onto the ground.
What do we do?
I think Dad should find a solution for us.
Dad, what do we do?
This strap so you can
No, we're gonna cut it shorter.
Oh, gotcha.
Bid for a total of 5 minutes. So we have a bike here. I don't know if you can see it, but Dad's standing on the bike and he's tying our posts together so that they don't come off again.
It's only 7:19.
Attempt number 3, 7:19. Dad's pretty much sure this will work.
And no sunshine when she's gone. It's not what we